Hey, I know you're going to be a negative Nelly today, so I brought in a special guest for the pod, just for you.
His cuteness is not going to change my opinion. Oh, I love the baby. Welcome to Pete and Hannah's Watch List. I'm your host, Pete Mitchell. I'm here with my great co-host, Hannah.
Hello, people.
Hannah, we're here today for What's Next, the show where we help you figure out what to watch next. On today's program, Mandalorian and Grogu.
That's right.
And we're also going to take a look at the horror flick Passenger.
Ooh.
And the romantic comedy Finding Emily.
Oh.
Hannah, special guest today, Grogu.
That's right.
He will not sway my opinion whatsoever. The Force is not going to affect my opinions of Grogu.
Your judgment today.
How was your weekend, Hannah?
It was all right. I played through this really cool game, which is kind of like it's like an interactive story game called Mixtape, and it's like reliving a 90s soundtrack teen like drama. It's like their last day together, all together as friends, and the girl in it, you play each chapter as a different 90s tune. Even one is the Touch from the Transformers movie.
Oh, wow.
It's like you're playing softball. It's actually like a really cool, like...
That is cool.
Very interactive game. It's a very, very nice time.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
That sounds like a good weekend.
You?
Me?
Yeah?
Just movies. What else do I do? Watch the Kylie documentary on Netflix.
You did?
I like Kylie Minogue.
Yeah.
I grew up with Kylie Minogue. Locomotion.
Yeah.
I Should Be So Lucky. Neighbours. Huge Neighbours fan when I was a kid.
I mean, she really became an...
She was Charlene.
Yeah, yeah.
She was the mechanic that we all fell in love with. People like always question why Kylie is such a big thing. She hasn't got like the greatest voice, but I think she's just
Great personality.
I think she's like the girl next door, like
She has that with a lot of
that
flair.
quality. Yeah, but now she's like one of the biggest artists Australia's ever produced. So there you go. It's on
cool.
Netflix. Kylie, the documentary. Straight on to today's show, and Mandalorian and Grogu. It is it had 3 seasons of television.
Yes.
And now it is a movie. It's the first Star Wars movie since
The
Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, that was successful.
It was.
Made 900 million. I don't think it was successful.
It was a
It made
successful money making machine, but
And then this is directed by the co-creator of Mandalorian Grogu, Jon Favreau,
yes.
who gave us such movies as The Jungle Book and Iron Man.
He did, and I like Jungle Book.
Yeah, I liked his earlier work with Swingers and stuff like that. Chef.
Yeah, Chef.
Yeah.
He
co-wrote.
He's been an actor. He's been a producer, of course. And
famous guest star on The Friends.
yeah, that's what I think of Monica's boyfriend.
Also
yeah.
famous guest star in Seinfeld. He played like an angry clown.
That's hilarious.
It was very funny. He co-wrote this with Dave Filoni, who's now the head of
one of the co-heads.
Lucasfilms.
Yeah.
Lucasfilms.
Yeah, he's
Who
been
is
around.
the-
I mean, he was the showrunner of the Clone Wars series,
Yeah.
and then he's
That
been
god-awful Clone Wars movie.
Oh, yeah, but I would still choose that over a lot of different
Wow.
other Star Wars projects.
Yeah, we'll find out about
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, we'll talk about that today because it actually connects.
that. Okay.
Yeah, it actually connects.
The elevator pitch for Mandalorian and Grogu. We pick up the intrepid duo hunting down remnants of the Empire.
Pretty much.
And they're doing it for the New Republic.
Yeah.
And then they have a new mission where they have to get involved with the Hutts.
Yes.
And hilarity ensues from there, doesn't it?
Hilarity. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. Reasons to see Mandalorian and Grogu. Look, great television show. It was a
Great first 2 seasons.
It was the worst decision Disney's ever made, making any Star Wars.
Any live
TV.
action Star Wars
Yeah,
shows.
they should have done just cartoons. They wrecked it. And, they killed the golden goose. You could have
Marvel also
this.
have the problem too.
Yep.
Yeah.
You could have. Yep. There was that Disney decision all those years ago really wrecked it. You know what they should have? They could have made this in a movie, and people would have loved it.
I think you could have made season 1 a movie, season 2 a movie, and then wrapped it up with, like, this is season 3.
Yeah.
You know, I think you just that's an issue. But the good of the movie is that if you're a fan, it is just like sugar of, like, you know, seeing your favorite
Yeah.
Mando and Grogu have their moments. They really do. I think Grogu finally gets, like, time to shine. I know he's always like the side happy character that we all love and, you know, we want to protect. But I feel like, you know, he actually gets parts of this movie that are actually about him. So, because I found it odd to call it Mandalorian Grogu. But when, you know,
There's long periods of this movie where it's just Grogu.
where it is just Grogu, where I was like, oh, I'm glad that he's getting his moment. I wish it had a little bit more depth to it. I think that's an issue with this. It feels like 3 episodes of the show put together, even pacing wise, where it starts and ends.
But it's like that because they made it into a TV show, so that's what you're expecting. So
I wouldn't even.
if you never had seen this as a TV show and you just saw it as a movie,
You see as cuts.
yeah, you just wouldn't have seen it that way. But now they've programmed you.
I see that.
They've programmed you to think it is a television show.
But
I'll tell you some of the
highlights or lowlights.
Pedro Pascal's in this movie. He plays Mandalorian as like in the TV show.
Well,
Sigourney
voices.
Weaver.
Yeah.
Is he's like a Republic handler.
Yeah, she's just here.
Yep. The Hutt's
You got
the son of the Hutt is
Rotta, who is played by
Jeremy Allen White,
chef himself,
which is some terrible CGI. You also got Martin Scorsese, which everyone remembers that quote that Martin Scorsese that Marvel and Star Wars movies are like
he said about
like
Marvel,
theme parks. The same thing. And so the hypocrisy is not lost on me from Martin Scorsese. And
he joins us in the Hypocrite Club.
Yeah, he does. He does. And who else is in this movie? Look, it's a look. Let's be honest. It's a forgettable little movie.
It's unfortunate because you know they have parts in this movie that you'll find like they add a character Zeb who is from Rebels, Filoni's other show, Star Wars Rebels. Very beloved character actually, and he's just exists to be like a sidekick to Mando, but his existence is not talked about, and then he just doesn't need to be in the rest of the movie.
Yeah,
which is weird. It feels like this movie has no real stakes.
Yeah.
It feels like this movie just is like a roller. Like people are going like this is like a Disney ride,
wow.
and it you know what? Sometimes it does, and that's why I think I was enjoying it because I also enjoy just sitting there on a ride and being in you know
the problem with
shoot up with
the problem what they've got themselves into here is. This is after Return of the Jedi, leading up to Force Awakens.
And they've tried to retcon a lot of Force Awakens.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff that happened later on.
And so you're wanting to know, where's Luke? Where's Leia? Where's Han?
But
like, you know... So that is the big problem. Like, the thing with the prequels is you're getting introduced to characters that you know that turn up later in the movies. And so that's why the prequels do work. You know, I know... Lucas went a little bit crazy with the trade and the UN sort of this problem with this franchise is that there's no clear plan on how it's going to lead up to Force Awakens.
And there is none.
There's just none, and like there's a story there that we could see, but because we've lost Carrie Fisher. Mark Hamill's aged out. Also, Harrison Ford's aged out as well.
We also lost James Earl Jones.
Yeah, we just lost James Earl Jones. There's no plan of like how this is going to lead to Force Awakens, and then they have no plan going forward.
With Force Awakens, with the Disney's trilogy of movies, is that a lot of their stuff they've tried to fix in books, like not even in media, in books, and hide it away, like. You know, they explain why Rey chose Skywalker name. It's not explained in the movie why she chooses the name Skywalker at the end.
No.
It's explained in a book. Like, that's how much they care about the lore of the new trilogy. They given the hands of these type of movies to someone like Dave Filoni, who Star Wars fans, like a good community of Star Wars fans, love. he gave us the Clone Wars, Rebels, and a bunch of stuff.
Which actually made people love the prequels by watching those Clone Wars.
But I think it's just
people found Sith Wars. You have Revenge of the Sith. After seeing Clone Wars, it becomes one of the greatest movies of all time.
It becomes a masterpiece when you watch Clone Wars.
Yeah.
The thing with Filoni is that he has his own ideas of what he wants to take it, and so it's different to everyone else's opinions. And I think we just get lost because Mandalorian was such a great concept in the first season and second, and then this one is just. So the third season's not that great either. We're just going along, and he does the same stuff he does in this one, where he just goes on missions, does jobs.
Yeah.
And that's fun as a TV show, but watching it as a movie
just low stakes, hey.
And another thing is that they add the character of Rodder, who was like the Jabba the Hutt's son, because Jabba's no longer with us. Thank you, Leia. Thank you so much. Jabba's son was introduced in the Clone Wars movie. Like, that's, as a little child, Anakin and Ahsoka save him. It's like it's a terrible, terrible thing. He's a very annoying child. And now he's like a glow up, he's this warrior, Jabba the Hutt, and he has this whole arc of, well, it's not really an arc, but he's like, I'm not like my father. I'm not like my father. Like, the writing in this is pretty
And then he goes
bland.
to work for the Republic.
Yeah, spoilers at the end. But it's kind of like, there's not much happening in this movie. There's just enjoyable moments and like fun moments. I think this movie's a lot of fun, especially if this is the kid. If you're someone that's never seen Star Wars before and you're like, I don't know if they're going to be okay watching 3 movies back to back.
Yeah.
This movie is like the slice you want to show a child for the first time. Like, here, enjoy Mando and Grogu. Like, enjoy this. Like, you don't even need to watch the show to watch this movie because it just kind of just plots you in, and you're like,
just 2 guys hanging out.
A guy. It's the son and his space dad. Like, it really is just like a fun bounty hunter movie, and that's it.
I will say some of the practical effects are pretty good, but some of the CGI in this movie is not very good at all.
I'm okay with it.
Especially when you finally see Pedro Pascal, he gets his helmet taken off. He's in this lake sort of thing.
It's in the trailer.
And it's not very good.
I don't mind how some of it looks. I think it looks cool in some moments, but it's just because of the new effects with the blue, like they use blue screen, which is a different kind of visual effects.
The best thing you said, this movie is just 100% for kids, and that's fine. Hannah, would you recommend people to watch Mandalorian and Grogu?
I had a fun time, but I know that I had a really fun time. I would recommend it.
Would you watch Mandalorian and Grogu again?
I personally, yes.
And a rating for Mandalorian and Grogu, which is currently in cinemas all around the world.
It's tough to give it more than I played on my phone, but like, it hurts. It's better than, I would rather watch this over Rogue One and Solo.
That's where you're wrong. Rogue One is a great movie. Love that movie.
No,
actually, it has stakes.
Oh, it has stakes. It's a whole movie is built on asking a question I don't need the answer for.
I love that movie.
I don't need
and
that.
I love Darth Vader coming in and just cutting sick.
I do too.
Love that movie.
Oh, okay.
Mandalorian Grogu is in cinemas everywhere. It was not successful at the box office. So
Hey.
It wasn't. I'm not going to lie. The next movie we're going to talk about is Passenger. Mm-hmm. Passenger is in select countries around the world.
I'm putting the baby away for this one.
Paramount. Don't scare the baby.
Baby.
The elevator pitch for Passenger is you are a couple. You give up on your life, you sell up, and you get a camper van, and you decide to go cross-country across America. But you stop at an accident, and after that, a passenger joins the trip. Reasons to see this. At the start of this movie, and you might have seen it in the trailer, where someone goes to the bathroom, comes back, and all is not right with the world. And there's a scene after that where it gives one of the greatest jump scares in recent memory in cinema. I didn't jump when I saw this, but I got this massive chill up my spine when what happened. And I was like, wow, I'm in for this movie. Like, this is... I'm 100% in for this movie. I was just dialed in. And then it completely lost its way. The couple at the heart of this movie, they're going through some stuff because, there's something untold or what happened between them. And they're sort of like searching for their spot in the world. And I would say the husband, so the fiance, they're sort of like getting married. The guy over there who plays Tyler, he's played by Jacob Scurrier, and Maddie Brecker, which is played by Lou Lobel. They just don't seem right for each other. And like when you're at the heart of a movie where the couple is at the heart of it, it's just definitely a reason not to see. Also, this movie is heavily Catholic coded. So if you don't like Catholicism, it's heavily Catholic coded. They have a really weird cameo by Melissa Leo, Academy Award winner, Melissa Leo. I don't understand why she's in this movie. I really don't. I know you need to have someone with like gravitas to play some of these things sometimes, but yeah. For those who like the camper van sort of lifestyle, it is definitely not for me, and it like gives me the ick going in a camper van and living like that. I don't know if you've seen Nomadland, which was by Chloe Zhao, who won the best picture a couple of years ago. That I hated that movie. I really hated that movie. Not because it didn't look great and it didn't have a great story.
It's the camper life.
It's just the camper life. It's just yuck. No offense to those people that like that stuff, but yeah, it's just I couldn't think of anything. I think we went camping a couple of times when we were kids and in caravans and stuff like that, and I hated it. I hated every single minute of it.
Yeah.
I just hated every single minute of it, and that is one of the reasons why I don't do it. This movie is directed by Andre Overdell, and if you don't know that name, it's a good reason, because he directed Voyage of the Demeter, which we saw a couple of years ago, and it's one of the worst movies that we've had.
Do not give that guy a camera.
We have not ever had the privilege of reviewing here on the channel.
It's so crazy that guy was allowed to have another take at a movie. Like, there are some people who don't deserve director's jail, but I think that person does. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That was a bad movie. It's crazy that Nosferatu also had the vampire on ship thing, the Dracula on ship thing. Did it for like 5 minutes of that movie. Best part, like one of the best parts. Don't need a 2 hour whatever that was. Waste of time that movie was.
The good thing about this movie is one that jumps scare at the start, but then there's also like the lead up to when she finds out that the ghost is called the passenger.
Oh.
It's just, I just love it. Would I recommend people to see Passenger?
Yeah.
That would be a negatory. Will I ever watch Passenger again? That is also a negatory.
Nope.
And a rating for this movie is I fell asleep.
Yeah.
I really did like the jump scare at the start. It was really well done. And if that would have been the rest of the movie, it would have been great. But just to, like, as a Catholic, do I have a problem with them being Catholic coded? No. But, like, it's just really slapped on thick with the whole saint thing. And, yeah, just not for me. Yep. Passenger is in select countries now, and I think it's kind of around the world because it's a Paramount release, but it's been released in Australia and America and Canada. So there you go.
All right.
Last movie we're going to talk about today is Finding Emily. Now that has been released in Australia, I think it gets a release in America in August.
Okay.
So we're getting it before everyone else, but we'll give you
surprise.
I'll give you a little bit of a preview. The elevator pitch. You're a guy, and you meet a girl at a club that you're working at, and you have one of the best nights of your life, and you grab her number, you call her the next day, but one of the numbers she didn't give you all the numbers, and then you are
on a quest
to find her, and you get help by someone with an ulterior motive to help you find Emily. Reasons to see this. It has a really cute
rom-com vibe.
Little rom-com vibe. There is stalkerish vibes here too, so not all great.
I think if you
the chemistry between
Angourie Rice and he has escaped me.
His name's Spike.
Yeah, Spike something.
Yeah, his name's Spike.
The movie just made me think of How I Met Your Mother, particularly the pumpkin. When Ted is
Spike Fern, his name is.
Spike Fern. They have okay chemistry.
Yeah, they have great chemistry.
Yeah, I'm referring to like Ted Mosby's quest to find the pumpkin girl at a party, at the Halloween party, and he loses her number because it was on a Kit Kat, and then he loses the Kit Kat, and so he's like determined to find this girl no matter what.
Yep.
And I feel like very similar vibes. Like he gives a Ted Mosby like hopelessly in love, and she gives a Robin Scherbatsky a little like she doesn't believe in love at all. That's her vibe. This other Emily, her vibe is I don't believe in love. I'm going to study it to find out why you're so crazy to believe in such a thing.
This movie was written by Rachel Hurons, and she wrote a movie Second Date Sex, which is quite a fun, enjoyable little movie. And this movie is fun and enjoyable as well.
It is.
But here's the but.
Here's the but.
Here's the but.
There's a literal but.
Here's the but.
There's a literal butt cake.
Here's the but. I think this movie would have been better with some bigger stars and if it was set in America and not England, personally.
Yeah, I think some of the humor just doesn't hit. You know, I will say there's like a lack of love for British humor. I think the British rom-coms kind of died when Hugh Grant stopped doing them.
Yeah.
I haven't seen like, you know, maybe it was up. People were feeling it when they were watching TV shows like Sex Education.
It's not also not a lot of laughs in this movie as well.
No, I think that it's like humorous but not funny at any times. I found it to be actually just cringe a lot, and I would be like, please, 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 please. Like some of these characters, like Angourie Rice's character is like kind of also in love with this other guy, but he is like the worst human being I've ever met in my life. He should not be allowed to talk to another human person.
Yeah.
Oh God, he's so gross. Like I can't even function.
Yeah, it's funny how some things don't really work.
He's a cringe at times. Yeah, it's very cringe moments.
The Spike Fern who plays the love interest and the guy that's searching for Emily, he gives like the bittersweet sympathy vibes. Have you ever seen that by the Verb? No. Yeah, he's walking down the street and he's singing about
the song.
About that song. And at the end of this movie, they do like a sort of like a film clip.
Yeah, very homage kind of thing.
Yeah, it sort of gives those vibes if you haven't ever seen that.
He gives British lad literally like, bruv, I'm going to the pub to watch the local football game.
The two characters played by Spike and Angourie just don't fit together, and they don't really give you enough.
I mean, he's a nice guy.
Yeah,
that's what the movie does really well. It does depict him as you think he's like this like crazy obsessed loser, and then you go, oh wait, no, he's actually a really nice guy.
Yeah, and
like. That's what Angourie Rice's character needs, like someone who actually wants to pay attention to her and like take care of her and look at her, because she was infatuated with a guy that, you know, wouldn't give her the time.
Yeah.
And so that's like a really good dynamic. It's like really well written. It's really well done in that sense, but you're right I think the chemistry is just not good enough. Like I don't believe these two would.
No, I don't think it's the chemistry between the two actors. I think it's the overall the two characters, the way they're written. There's no way that these are going to work out. They're just way too different.
I guess
way too different.
I mean, Ted and Robin.
They just have nothing in common.
Ted and Robin don't work out.
Have nothing in common. Halfway through this movie, I said to Hannah, "God, how are they going to get out of this box? I just don't know how they're going to get out of it."
Land the plane, yeah.
Especially towards the end. Yeah, I was like, "Oh, how are they going to land this plane?" And
I think it lands a plane. I just don't really care that these two are together at the end.
Have you seen the guy on TikTok where he like really pokes fun at like scripts and stuff like that?
Oh,
he goes hard. I think if you ever saw this movie, there's a scene where there's like a piece of paper that's just left out egregiously, and
I love that though.
Yeah, it just out of nowhere, like
There's quite the obvious like, oh, he's about to discover the truth right now. Moment. There is that kind of obvious rom-com vibes. I love it. I love how I do love every aspect. It's just I'm not fully invested in the love affair, and the comedy just doesn't hit.
It's
Too cringe to be funny, I feel sometimes.
I know it's probably they were doing it for probably like a small budget and stuff like that, but the two
It feels like
Spike and Grogu are just not big enough to pull off a movie like this. I just don't think they
because it is actually really good material.
Yeah.
We're just finding that if it was given if someone if there was other people
You
involved.
put Jenna Ortega in Gloria Rice's role, this movie's a huge movie.
Yeah, or it or at least gets like a different kind of like audience. I think Gordon Rice's audience, like she didn't hit it off with Mean Girls. That's the big issue, is that Mean Girls didn't really catapult her.
So yeah.
Unlike Renee Rapp, who had just made more famous, it just didn't do anything for her, unfortunately.
Okay, Finding Emily. Would you recommend people to see?
Would actually.
Would you watch this movie again?
Yes.
And rating Finding Emily, who gets
what are you feeling?
It's released in Australia. It's in cinemas now, and August 25th.
What are you feeling?
Comes out everywhere else.
What are you feeling? I played on my phone.
August 28th.
August 28th in America.
Yes.
What are you feeling? I played on my phone. Ish.
What am I feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it an iPlay on my phone.
Yeah, it's like so close to being golf clap. It's not hitting the notes it's supposed to. Like it's got everything it needs, just missing that chemistry.
Did you have a problem with the stalker vibes he was giving off?
I think I'm used to like the Ted Mosbys, because it made me think of How I Met Your Mother and made me think of the pumpkin. I was like on board.
I think it was okay because Angouria Rice was sort of like.
Oh, she was crazy too.
Yeah, she was pulling the strings.
That's the thing. He's crazy, but she's crazy too. Kind of like in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Is like both of them are doing bad things to each other, but because they're both doing it and they're both adults, like they can make up their own mind about each other.
But in this movie, she's sort of like the puppet master.
And she kind of has she's like the Andy writing things about him on the side. Yeah. And so I like how it all comes together. Like, I really like how it all comes together. It just
needed bigger stakes.
Just needed, like that boom, boom, pow.
Yeah. That is it for today's show. Tomorrow on the channel we have AFI Redux, and it's our selection show where we're going to take the movies off that are not going to make the end list.
Our list.
And then we're going to release how many movies that we've got to find for our new list. Now remember, these is American movies only. So,
Like we wish we could put Parasite, just like slap it in there.
Exactly. Yep.
We're trying to, stay American made.
Park Chan-wook movies, yep. Also, so that's the...
Dude,
the
I'd be just like Studio Ghibli. God,
let's go. Right, so that's tomorrow on the channel. That's my lovely host, Hannah. Our special guest, Grogu.
Grogu. Hey, baby.
Back. Yeah.
Hey, baby, you okay?
Did you like The Passenger?
Did you like The Passenger?
That's scary.
Ooh, no, not The Passenger. But maybe Finding Emily. That'd be cute for you.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That'd be okay.
Great. That'd
be okay, buddy.
Yep.
No.
Thanks, baby, for coming. Long live cinema. Until we meet again, it's bye for now.
Bye.